Each member of the fleet must be equipped with a TIMEZERO Professional and the TZ Host module. All data is sent to and from the TIMEZERO host and retrieved by the TIMEZERO Coastal Monitoring remote on shore. This offers a complete onshore monitoring and control system. All information is sent to and retrieved from a central server. We call this the TIMEZERO host. TIMEZERO host can be installed on any computer and run in parallel with the TIMEZERO Coastal Monitoring remote. Install the TIMEZERO host on a computer that is accessible via a fixed public IP address on the internet. Each computer in the fleet must point to the computer running the TIMEZERO host and its public IP address. The TZ host is started automatically at boot and runs continuously in the background. The TZ host module can transmit data from a Furuno radar, from FLIR or Axis cameras, in addition to AIS and other target information. To activate data transmission, click on the TIMEZERO options menu and then select TZ host. There you'll enter your station ID number and your boat name, followed by the TZ host computer IP address and port number. Then click Connect. TIMEZERO will display the status of the connection. Once connected, select the data to transmit. AIS data and ARPA data are selected by default. You can select additional data such as weather information, radar data with the ability to adjust the settings to change your bandwidth to meet requirements, and you also have the ability to send camera data. Like the radar, you can adjust the settings to reduce the output bandwidth of the camera. You'll then repeat the operation for each TIMEZERO member of the fleet. Please note that each station must have a unique ID number. To activate data reception from TIMEZERO Coastal Monitoring, similar to the fleet targets, click on the TIMEZERO options menu and then select the TZ host section. Enter the TZ host computer IP address and port number and then click Connect. We'll then display a table that shows the list of connected vessels. For each one in the list, all of the data that is transmitted is shown, its last transmission time, as well as its latency and status. To display all the vessels in the fleet, from the Targets menu in the ribbon, click on Fleet Targets. All the vessels in the fleet are then displayed in real time on the chart, as well as the AIS and ARPA targets received by each of them. Additionally, you can then overlay all vessel radar imagery from the radar icon in the ribbon. You can then overlay all the vessel radar imagery from the radar workspace and select and control the radar for each one of the vessels. For the camera workspace, you can display and control the PTZ cameras for each one of the vessels. You can also move a vessel camera or lock on a specific target simply by right-clicking on the chart. You now have the ability to activate a target watch alarm on any vessel in the fleet. To do so, right-click on the vessel icon and then select Target Watch Alarm. You can then adjust the target watch alarm radius. As soon as the vessel leaves the anchorage circle, an alarm is triggered. You can also associate specific rules such as displaying a message or sending an SMS. With the Record and Replay module, TIMEZERO automatically records the fleet's vessel history, as well as the history of all AIS and ARPA targets received. Thanks to the TZ host and Record and Replay module, you can also record radar and camera images remotely. Select from the menu, and then click on the Record and Replay option, and you'll have the ability to change the frame rate at which you're recording and the frequency and quality of the radar imagery to save space if necessary. Once done, you can now replay all the data received from each vessel in the fleet.